Hi friends. How are you all doing? It's been a while, hasn't it? I think the last time I posted on here, oh god, it was the fucking Little Peep cover, wasn't it? Star Shopping. Now, okay, I've some people who know me personally have asked, like, Joe, why did you do a cover of Little, like, are you into? No, I don't listen to Little Peep. One day I was like scrolling through my sample library on my like music software at the time, and I just found a kick drum, and it was like a really like bassy kick drum, and I was like, oh, I could do something with this. And I remember I learned the guitar part to Star Shopping for a friend. I was like, oh, could you play me Star Shopping? And I was like, I could try. So yeah, I was like, okay, let me do Star Shopping. I think it'd be fun. But oh god, looking back, it was just so bad. Good news though, in the about a year since I did that, I've actually learned how to produce music properly this time. So obviously I go to college now, and I take music tech A level. So I now know a bunch of stuff about music tech that I didn't know before. Like, apparently, according to some people, trying to make studio quality music on a USB microphone and a shitty HP laptop isn't going to work. Who knew? Not me. But yeah, now I know tons of stuff. I know like all the different microphones. For example, this is a Scarlett Studio microphone. So with all this knowledge, you kind of look back at all the things that you've done without the knowledge, and you sort of cringe at them. I mean, like, I knew at the time what I was making wasn't that great. I understood that it wasn't as good as the people who like put out stuff professionally, but like, you know, that didn't stop me, and I thought that was a good thing. It didn't stop me. For those who don't know, my latest album, 16/4, isn't my first. I made one before it called The Good, the Bad and the Gods, and it was dreadful. I still have all the MP3s of all the songs on my USB over there, but they are absolutely dreadful, and I can only think of one person I would play them to. Two people. I only think of two people I could play them to. I kind of look back at my latest album, 16/4, and you know, I think, could I have done it better? Should I do it better? Should I go back and remake it? And at the moment I won't, and I'll get to why in a second. I don't think I won't delete it because it's at a level where I'm okay with it. And I think now that I know what I can actually do, and people who are actually in the music industry have said to me, hey, this is good, well, what I'm making, I have that sort of confidence to push forward and do stuff, which is really cool. And you may be asking, Joe, what stuff are you showing music industry people and they're saying it's good? Good question. I am working on 4 albums at the moment, and they're all part of this collection. The collection's called Earth. As I said, there are 4 volumes to this collection. Volume 1 is all cozy, soft acoustics sort of vibe. This is the one I'm working on at the moment. Volume 2 is indie. I've heard the term Midwestern emo being thrown around recently, and it kind of fits into that sort of vibe. Volume 3 is very electronics based. It is very, I think, like Jack Stauber, new Tyler the Creator sort of vibe. And Volume 4 is a reprise, so it's bringing all these things together into one album. And you may be thinking, Joe, isn't there an artist you listen to quite a lot who's also doing a 4-volume album? And I go, no, there isn't. You're an idiot. Shut up. But the thing about these 4 albums is that it's not just like a collection of genres I like to play in. No, they are all tied together through a narrative. The best way to portray this narrative about these albums is not to actually put them in the albums, which is kind of weird to think about. But basically what I'm planning to do is I'm going to run an ARG. So for those who don't know, an ARG is an alternate reality game. And what that basically means is that the game master, aka me, will post clues and codes and puzzles and stuff all across the internet. And these puzzles and these codes and all that kind of stuff, once broken down and decoded, will give you information like some text or a picture and all that kind of stuff that will fit into the narrative of the story. Now, I'll say it beforehand, this ARG will not be puzzle heavy. If you're a puzzle person, this is not the ARG for you, but it will be more about trying to figure out the story and putting the pieces together after they've been decoded, if that makes sense. I just wanted to sort of lay this all on the table now, because after this video, stuff is going to get very cryptic and nothing's going to make sense if you look at it face value. But, you know, I really am excited to do all this kind of stuff. It's hard to get me passionate about things, I'll be honest. I'm not passionate about a lot of things. Like, I like video games. I enjoy D&D from time to time, although that sort of died down in the recent months. But these 4 albums have really hooked my interest. I think I've hit the spot. I've hit the spot on what I want to do. And it's stuff like this. It's these wide projects that tell a wider story than the sum of their parts. And I am really excited. So the first volume, Earth Volume 1, should be coming out late November. And there'll be singles coming out a few weeks before that. And I will start dropping clues about the ARG soon. I can't wait for what the future holds. I think after these 4 volumes are done, I will make a video like this, just sort of giving perspective on how everything went.